Ladies and gentlemen, do I have something for you here today? Another 2021 NFL mock draft running back edition. And I think this is an actual viable strategy due to the shortage of elite running backs in these mock drafts I'm seeing. I'm going to be taking a running back in round 1, in round 2, and in round 3, loading up on the running back position early, seeing does this work as a strategy? Go running backs early, go receivers late. Does this strategy work? Get the superstar running backs and then take the receivers later on. This is the true full running back strategy. Let's get going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 10 seconds away from the start of this mock draft. I have the 5th overall pick, and if I can get my hands on Alvin Kamara, the current 5th ranked player, that would be beautiful. That would be very, very helpful. Christian McCaffrey goes number 1 overall, not surprising. I do want to talk about Saquon Barkley here because I think we're kind of all in agreement with Saquon. You know, it's almost like he's due for a really good year. Like, he's due to stay healthy. We know if you're playing in a full-point PPR league, he's going to be a player that, like, see, Derrick Henry, this is a full-point PPR league. Why is Derrick Henry going 3rd overall? That makes no sense to me. Over Saquon, over Kamara, that makes no sense. Kelce, again, it's an enigma with Travis Kelce being ranked 4th overall. Don't get me wrong. He's a guarantee to put up 15, 20 points a game at least. It's elite production. But drafting a tight end that early is tough, man. Like, that is tough. This cranberry juice is actually pretty good. Just make a pick. And, dude, he took Kamara. I mean, I'll take Saquon. I'm fine with drafting Saquon. I really don't have an issue with it. I'm also fine with drafting Zeke here. So really, I don't really care, you know, who this guy takes. Oh, I'm picking right now. Okay, so I'm going to take Saquon. I got a little confused there. I'm taking Saquon. And again, guys, I think it is a little bit of a risk, but if you're playing a full-point PPR league, we understand Saquon is just going to rack up the catches. He's a really good pass catcher. He may be the most talented running back in the NFL. Obviously, he has injury issues. We understand that. But the hope is this year is the year for him to stay healthy. And, you know, this is a running back challenge. You need to get a star running back. Just pray he stays healthy. If Saquon Barkley stays healthy, he's a lock for at least a top 5 running back. A lock if he plays 15, 16 games. We are coming around the mountain. Guys, you see Antonio Gibson there. I will never be drafting Antonio Gibson in any of my drafts. I just do not think, I think he's going to be a complete bust. So this is an interesting scenario for me. We have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who we would think would have a little bit of a better year than he had last year. Le'Veon Bell really, killed his value. But there's also DeAndre Swift. That's my guy. DeAndre Swift is my guy. I'm telling you right now. Oh, this is so tough. Do you think DeAndre could fall to me? I'm taking, drafting him in the 2nd round. Dude, Patrick, make a pick. I'll take Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire playing in that offense, Kansas City, you'd think he'd get more goal line opportunities. That was kind of the hope last year. People were drafting him late 1st round as a rookie, but it just never panned out. And then when he was just starting to get on a roll, Le'Veon Bell came in. It does look like there is an auto picker in here, so there is no chance DeAndre Swift is going to fall to me at my 29th pick. But we have Saquon Barkley, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We're building our running back stable right now. The running back room is being built, and we're going to be hopefully trying to get our hands on J.K. Dobbins. Chris Carson is another good one. Not really a fan of David Montgomery. There goes Miles Sanders. Give me J.K. all day. I want J.K. Dobbins bad here, ladies and gentlemen. Just pick McLaurin. Make a pick. This is why I hate people doing fantasy drafts, man. I do these fantasy drafts, and they take a year to make a pick. Thank you. I want J.K. Dobbins badly. Please. Either J.K. Dobbins or Carson. This is a full running back strategy. Oh, yeah. Harrison. You're not going to pick J.K. You're not picking him. You're not going to... Oh, this is absurd. J.K. Dobbins as a flex. Oh, this running back strategy is lovely, ladies and gentlemen. We have Saquon Barkley. If he stays healthy, he's a top 5 running back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, due for a bigger year, full workload. He's in a great offense. He's going to be getting more goal line carries. He's going to be getting those touches. Kansas City, they're going to be in the red zone a lot. And then J.K. Dobbins as a flex. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are coming up on our next pick here, and I got to be honest with you guys. I just think Ja'Marr Chase is an absolute beast, ladies and gentlemen. Like, to me, I'm like, if you want a safe option here, I think DJ Moore. DJ Moore, I love DJ Moore. But, dude, I am tempted to just say screw it and take Ja'Marr Chase here. Oh, give me Ja'Marr Chase. Guys, you may say that's a risk. He's a rookie. We saw what Justin Jefferson did last year. Ja'Marr Chase with Joe Burrow, the LSU connection. Ladies and gentlemen, this team is loaded. Just make a pick. Guys, this is definitely a more comfortable strategy than the zero running back challenge that I did in my last mock draft. That was a tough one. So we have another receiver here. I'm actually really tempted to maybe go with Odell. I think he's just got that wide receiver one upside. Definitely not Courtland Sutton. That's just too much of a risk. Galladay, not interested. Juju would be decent here, but when I'm down to these receivers, like these options, I just think Odell has such a higher ceiling, and I'm always someone that's really tempted by the ceiling rather than the floor. So Odell definitely, he has that wide receiver one ceiling. I pair him with Ja'Marr Chase, maybe a little bit of a risk, but this strategy where you load up on running backs early and you don't have to worry about them, I definitely like it over the zero running back challenge where I literally took 3 receivers and a tight end and didn't draft a running back until round 5 in my last video. That was interesting. All right, guys. I'm on the clock again here picking, really just looking for best available. So Courtland Sutton, don't love it. T. Higgins, not really a fan. Claypool is interesting. Shenault Jr., there's just so many pass catchers in Jacksonville right now. There's DJ Chark as well. But I do have a man crush on Jerry Jeudy personally. It's tough with the quarterback situation. I will agree with you there. But I think Jeudy has so much upside. Former first-round pick, 15th overall pick, a year ago. We'll see what happens with Bridgewater or Drew Lock. It's a tough situation. But just looking, Kyle Pitts right now going right around the 6th round. Seems pretty average for where he would go. Mike Davis gets drafted. Travis Etienne. I am big on Travis Etienne because he's listed as a running back. This guy may play the slot. Look at TJ Hawkinson. The hype train around him this offseason has been crazy. He's going in the 5th round now. By the way, I know a lot of people are high on T. Higgins. I'm not seeing it, man. T. Higgins is he's more of a complimentary piece. I think Ja'Marr Chase is going to out-target him by a lot this season, personally. If I can get my hands maybe on Claypool or Chark here, I might do it. I love Javonte Williams. Love him. I might have to take Javonte Williams right here. Devontae Smith is interesting. The quarterback situation's a little rough. Debo is an interesting pick. Raheem Mostert. So if anyone actually needs like a legit starting running back late in the draft, you're on like round 6 or round 7. Mostert is a guy who's going to battle, but he should start or at least get significantly carries and also get catches out of the backfield. So I have my pick again. I have some interesting options here. Chase, Claypool, Chark. I do have 3 receivers. I am interested a little bit in Chark. I think Chark's going to be good. Javonte Williams. Okay, so we will take DJ Chark and just get some more receiver depth. I was honestly going to take Javonte Williams, but it looks like Team Harrison beat me to it on that one. So we're going with DJ Chark. Now, just an FYI, this may be the slowest mock draft. I'm only on round 8. I've been in this thing for 40 minutes. These dudes will not make a pick. Brother, it's a mock draft. Just pick someone. All right, so I'm just bored. I just sit here, I'm bored. Javonte Williams, he was literally picked like a year ago. And you take Leonard Fournette. Wow, you're a genius. All right, guys, so you take a look at my team overall. So I do have the 2 receivers. Obviously, I went running back heavy early. But here, I might decide to go another receiver. Maybe an Antonio Brown. I do think people are starting to underrate Antonio Brown. He can have his weeks, He just got picked. Never mind. Deebo Samuel may be an interesting choice here for me. Really not looking. Maybe Mike Gesicki. I've been taking Mike Gesicki in most of my mock drafts. I just think he has a decent upside personally at the tight end position. Yeah, we'll just go Mike Gesicki here. There's Noah Fant as well. That's an interesting player. kind of maybe a breakout player. But Mike Gesicki, the tight end, big-bodied tight end. You know, young quarterbacks, they love throwing to the tight ends. Tua, you know, he's going to look for that outlet. So that's why I went Mike Gesicki there. Kenyon Drake is a wasted pick, at least I think. Michael Gallup, don't love it. There's just too many receivers. Debo is interesting. Brandon Ayuk is there. He's going earlier than Debo. Debo gets injured a lot. But man, is he a beast when he's healthy. All right, guys, just looking at the quarterbacks, you've got Tannehill, Burrow, Hurts, Stafford available at this point, Trevor Lawrence, Tua, Matt Ryan, All right, guys, just looking at the quarterbacks, there's a lot of quarterbacks available. That's funny. There's Deshaun Watson right there. It's crazy. You know, if you want to take a chance, last round of the draft Deshaun Watson. I really don't know how likely it is he's going to be playing. I'm going to go ahead and take Joe Burrow here to stack with Jamar Chase. But again, if you're drafting a quarterback this late, it's a week-to-week thing. You don't have to have the same quarterback in every week. You can pick one off the waiver wire. You know, it is a 12-team league, so there's going to be a lot of starting quarterbacks available on the waiver wire for you to pluck off. Maybe if one has a really good matchup, maybe Burrow's facing a tough defense, something like that. But again, with the quarterbacks, I always stress to people, wait on the quarterbacks. You get assets at the running back position, at the wide receiver position. Get an elite tight end before you take those quarterbacks because they're just so replaceable. They're so interchangeable. All right, guys, just two young running backs that I absolutely love, Michael Carter and Trey Sermon. I'm going to be taking Michael Carter here. Both of North Carolina's starting running backs last year, Javonte Williams and Michael Carter, are beasts, ladies and gentlemen, and Trey Sermon is also a beast. If you can get your hands on any one of those guys, they're great sleepers. Javonte Williams obviously going in the 6th or 7th round, but Michael Carter, what did I just pick him in the 10th round? I picked Michael Carter. How about A.J. Dillon? A.J. Dillon, great, big-time sleeper, big-time handcuff for Aaron Jones. Not a fan of Aaron Jones this year at all, especially with the Aaron Rodgers situation going on right now. Would not recommend drafting Aaron Jones. Nah. Harrison Butker is still available. Oh, my goodness. This is a smorgasbord of good kickers available. Oh, my God. I didn't expect these guys to be here. Harrison Butker did struggle last year, but they scored too many points. I'm taking Deshaun Watson with my last pick. You never know. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, so here's the official team of the full running back strategy where I take a running back in round 1, round 2, round 3. I took Saquon round 1, early round 1, Clyde Edwards-Helaire round 2, and then I got J.K. as my flex. Then I went, big into receivers, Jamar Chase, Odell, Jerry Jeudy, Chark. Got Gesicki as my tight end, Joe Burrow as my quarterback, Michael Carter, very high on him, Elijah Moore. You got to love the hype around the Ole Miss product. He's interesting. Darrell Williams is a pure handcuff. A.J. Green, a reclamation project. I don't know. Arizona has a lot of receivers. Harrison Butker, randomly got him that late. Browns defense, who cares? Deshaun Watson, you never know with Deshaun Watson. He might play. I'm taking him in the last round. But guys, running back strategy, very, very good strategy. This is a legitimate strategy that can be implemented into your actual fantasy drafts, not just mock drafts, because running backs are so scarce this year. Once you get past round 3, if you get 3, really good running backs, go straight with receivers and then get some higher upside running backs later on. It probably would have been a little bit better to draft maybe one more running back in here. Maybe with the Chark pick, take another running back. I did want Javonte Williams, but he was picked right in front of me. But guys, this is a very interesting strategy. Definitely better than the 0 running back strategy, just because running backs are you need them. You need to draft them early. You have to draft the running backs early. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I am, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.